Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Anno 1800. In the last episode, we were trying to expand our investors here in Cape Trelawney, which we have done. We are trying to also improve the materials that they are getting. We're trying to bring in additional coffee. We're also trying to bring more coffee to the old world to increase the number of engineers. Because we needed more engineers to be able to build a bank, and so we now have a bank. We're starting to offset some of the negative balance, but we really need to work on that. We are also running a couple of zoological and, well, a couple of expeditions, a zoological expedition and a botanical expedition, to try to begin to increase the beautification of our city, to improve the opinion of our tourists, which should hopefully increase their income. So, that's where we're at. Looks like we just had a sale. Now, I did try to sell the gramophones to not Cape Trelawney, to Enbesa. But that didn't go so well because they're not really accepting it yet. We can supply it, but they're not accepting it yet. And so, what I was kind of thinking after last episode is it might be time to actually start
The people celebrate your leadership.
developing Enbesa. And we are going to need a ship here. At least one ship. So, let's go find a ship that isn't doing anything. Alright. And by ship, I mean clipper, specifically. Here, in fact, is a clipper that is, in fact, not doing anything. You know what? It's just some wood. I'm going to toss it overboard. And you. Head to Enbesa. Alright. Because what I'm hoping is that we can do here is have Enbesa grow and become a net positive of the income. So, because right now it's costing us a little bit of money. I would like to have that be positive, if at all possible. And I'm wondering if growth here will change what is being demanded over here, so that we can actually sell stuff. More stuff for a profit here. Alright, so let's see where we're at as far as what we're doing here.
There is tea by the door if you want it.
A little bit of a change of pace today.
Sun, rain, wind. These are the true riches.
Alright, winery is not being 100% supplied. And I think it's only being supplied because there is a festival right now that is producing extra goods on its own. We can't rely on it. So, we need winery. Alright, and finery is going to need a linseed farm. Linden mill. Now, if I recall correctly, we need to actually do irrigation here in Tambourine. So where are we going to do our forming? Hold on. Some farming is what we're going to be trying to do here. If I could talk properly. Alright. So I guess we'll just use this whole area here. Requires irrigated
Have the
soil.
devil to pay.
Alright, hold on. We have an expedition event. The crew faced the bloody customs of foreign lands. After a night of feasting, the sailors believe that the meeting the foreign prince and his sea traveling court is the highlight of the trip. However, the morning comes with news of a sudden death among the court. The crew find themselves immediately accused of murder. The prince demands a trial by combat, and your men are left with little freedom but the choice of the challenge's nature. Alright, well, we have some force, which is going to be our best option here. Send your strongest fighter for a brawl. No word is brutal enough to describe your opponent. If his plate armor is scaled to match the man inside, that man is a giant. The human mountain reaches to grab your fighter and crushes his skull like it would an apple. Word of your crew's feebleness and alleged crimes is sent for all cities to know and spread. Alright, well, that
Nothing to fear.
didn't work. And a little Game of Thrones reference. Alright. So there's the irrigation, and then we can do canal.
Water, much like people, is a primal force, but with willpower, with intent, it can be exalted for the good of all.
And then we can build irrigation lanes. Alright. So the actual farm itself, we'll go ahead. Actually, I'd like to drop it kind of right about...
Ship under attack.
Oh,
A ship was destroyed.
what trade route was just disrupted there? Alright, hold on.
Fleet moving in convoy.
Let's get the fleet on the... Oh.
Moving to coordinates.
Let's get the fleet moving. Because it potentially will cause us other problems. Let's figure out... the schooner Lone Star on the trade route Soap was destroyed. That's what I thought it was. Alright, well at least it was just that little soap trade route, which is not that big of a deal, but I would rather have it than not. And let's get our fleet sailing out. Meet our enemy. Alright. What I would like to see is exactly how much space does this take up? Something along those lines. Let's see. I want to put it right about there, I think. And what we'll do, we'll run irrigation. Yes, yes, yes.
Ship under attack.
Okay,
A
well,
new commission.
that's the pocket watches. That's one we really can't afford to lose. All right.
It moves me to see our system at work. Ours is a culture of growing and nurturing. Water, the key to bringing Enbesa together. Traditionally, shepherds weave their own garments, but they need linseed, and linseed needs water.
Alright. Let's get that going. Ooh, actually, I probably want
It is
to...
my hope that all young people will in time come to Tabarim to learn these crafts.
Alright, demands. We're fine. In fact, we're not demanding any? Well, it's going to run out eventually. In fact, it has done.
There's only so much I can do.
How they dance and sing. This is a legacy I would hand my people. A land of song and joy. This land you come from, I would know more of it.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Oh. We would need a linen mill. Right, I haven't actually done that yet.
Ship constructed.
Alright, let's get back to the old world. Find my fleet. Try to engage.
Fleet embarking.
You know what, let's go ahead and fire my torpedo. Of course, I mistimed that. That's a lot faster than I was expecting.
Ship under attack.
Alright, piece of cake.
Fleet en route.
Then let's get over here. Spindle Needle is the name of that particular ship. And we have another expedition item we need to look at. I wonder if that's just finished. Nope. Blood, oil, sweat, and tears. An overweight ship is easy prey for stormy waves. The oil merchants your crew met at the last harbor paid good money for the cargo to be stored aboard your ship. The weight isn't really something your vessel can handle. At the first signs of tempest winds and cutting waves, the unusual ballast makes your ship heel furiously. Alright, two options. Release the stern anchor, plus 20%. Improvise a sea anchor on the surface of the water. Neither one of those. We'll just say release the stern anchor.
Be the star to steer us.
A miss. The crew should go hide in the lower decks. The anchor is released, its chain unraveling by itself more than it is controlled, and the large iron cross reaches the bottom with too much play to properly grip the seafloor. It becomes apparent the anchor won't be of any help. The lieutenants order the crew to descend to the bottom decks of the swinging ship, but the oil merchants refuse to leave the apparent safety of their upper cabins. Drug them to avoid losing any more time. Too weak. The drinks your sailors offer the merchants in an attempt to soothe their anger are far too poorly made to have any kind of impact on them. As they continue to struggle against your crew, a vivid growl resonates through the ship. You came too close to shore and the reeds have pierced your hull. Water starts to pour into the lower decks. Repair the hull while the water is still pouring. Looks like that didn't work. Your crew used to making repairs in poor conditions. Ignoring the swinging floor, the sailors focus on the hull, their legs deep in the pouring water. Drenched supplies lap around their legs as they fight to plug the hull. The sea will not last long. The sea will not last long, but it should hold into the next harbor. All right. Oh. Got through that.
Is the sea not guild?
And we have quite the queue forming here. Looks like I probably need another harbor.
How do?
Could I do something like this? Let's move. Let's move everybody here.
Untold perils await us.
Oh my goodness. Just don't have room for it.
Pressing engagement.
All right. Robbed. Having thanked the generous innkeeper, your ship departed what seems a most hospitable port. Even at the time, your crew were surprised to see so many smiling faces gathered at the dock to wave you off. A mere hour into the onward journey, however, it's discovered that a great deal of valuable property is missing from the hold. We must now decide if it's worth going back for. We have a plus 80% chance to return and plunder the harbor. Guess that's what we're doing. Swift justice. And actually, we gained morale on that one. The petty harbor defenses crumble in the morning light. Your ship streaks unopposed into what remains of the smoldering harbor and turns its guns upon the harbor master's office. Please take anything he helps. You'll find all your things in the warehouse and more besides. You profit from a scheme that has been running for years.
Winds in our sails.
Excellent. All right, well, we'll just have to deal with it. I think it will take far too much to reorganize that harbor. I don't know about that. We just have to move some stuff over here to free up some space. Alright, well, I'll think about it. Looks like the queue's mainly cleared.
Best prevent any risk of fire. Tapestries are unfortunately quite flammable. Mind you ensure your fire station can readily access the channeled water.
Apparently they want a fire station up here. Very well. We'll build one. Okay, now that everything's in place, let's see what we're looking at. Okay, we need another one of those. We're fine there. And are we not actually demanding that? Well, let's just go ahead and fill in. All right, now my ship should have arrived. Here it is.
Awaiting new horizons.
I want to load up with some timber. Because I would like to go claim another island, just so that we have it. F-grass, indigo, and spice. Bee abundance. Yeah, come over here. I think this is what we need.
On our way.
Connect fire stations to water pump with canals. Oh. See. I see.
Brave people these, who will stay the devouring flames.
Alright, but we need a second linseed farm. Actually, let's have done this.
I can teach you how to do this if you...
And what it looks like is that we don't actually need this. So instead, let's do that. Yep. Okay, that works, I think. Because if I were to add another farm, yes, then we would need to bring more irrigation down. But for now, it looks like it's good.
Today's sea blue on green hills, isn't it?
Okay, now they want dried meat. Okay, and they want hibiscus tea.
Good and ready.
Oh, wait, I don't... No, those are not actually... There we go. We need to be over here.
Steersman?
Push the correct button. Thank you. You want me to take a picture? Alright, hold on. What's going on with the zoological expedition? Water has dribbled almost to nothing during inland survey, en route to the rendezvous, but hope springs eternal. A muddy river strikes to the Arid Basin. The crew are delirious when they realize it's not completely dried up. Do you stop for water or press on? Let's see. We fashion a device to extract water from mud. The secret is boiling the water, says one resourceful survivalist, and needless to say, a mixture of charcoal, sand, and cloth makes a fine filter. With water drawn, filtered, and boiled, the crew can be sure it's safe to drink. Time even for a mud bath. Your safari brigade slopping about like a happy hippo.
We're adequately stocked.
Alright. So what do we need for dried meat? Besides the ability to talk. Alright, we need Sanga farms. And we need Saltworks. I'm guessing Saltworks comes at... Yes, the shore. Let's put that in. There we go. You're off the road, bro. Alright, and then we need a Sanga farm. So where we're going to put our livestock? There's a question. Can we do livestock up here? It does not need to be on irrigated land. No, it does not. Actually, it might be best to put it within range of an existing. Okay, so for now, let's put it over here. No, let's not put 2 of them there. That makes things slightly awkward, doesn't it? Alright, well, we'll do that for now. And then a dry house. Which will drop over here. Alright, it should be able to satisfy demand. Saltworks is good. And is 1 farm sufficient? 1 farm is not sufficient. Alright.
No captain could ask for more.
An expedition has returned. See, I want that to come through. I'll take a look at that in just a moment. That's not a very good and efficient layout, but it'll work for the moment.
There is a matter I would discuss with you, pertaining to the Empire at large.
Alright, I will discuss with you later. We have botanical gardens materials to install.
Summat for you to fiddle with.
Get in a trade union. Productivity plus 25%. Affects all production buildings. We're gonna pass on
You've
that.
left the whole thing a ruddy jumble.
More than ready.
Alright, hold on. For this, can I take a photo?
How interesting. Certainly this should help prime me for diplomacy with your rulers.
Okay. Now, botanical gardens. That's Guyanacan de Menezales. Moon orchid. Okay, and water lilies. That has increased our attractiveness by 70, which is still not enough. Not even close yet. We don't have anything else to put in the museum as of yet.
I knew this crew wouldn't let you down.
And my zoological expedition has returned. We got some helmet jellyfish, blobfish, and bottlenose dolphins. Excellent. There's our blobfish. There's our helmet jellyfish. And there's our dolphins.
I could never have imagined
we're getting there. We need another 125 attractiveness from somewhere. Alright.
Binyam tells me your lands hold many strange wonders. Would you care to enlighten me?
We need to make a decision, apparently. No empire is built upon a single thing, but what would you say is the old world's greatest legacy? Let's go with, industrial prowess and economic growth. Tall cities, then. Vast, prosperous, and beautiful. I need to have tons of population to be able to say that. If one cities are too excessive in scale, one can lose too much of the romantic. We'll go with that. And what do you like the most about your position as an architect, builder? Polymath? Let's see, becoming a master builder. There we go. Master builder. Well, that's why you are so welcome here in Enbesa. I just happen to have a gift that may suit your ambitions.
I confess, I had expected greater eccentricity. Perhaps we are not so different after all.
Alright. Oh, we need mud brick.
Just say the word.
Okay. Well, sail over there. We're gonna need to produce mud brick. Let's see. How does one do so? It does not look like I have the ability to do that at the moment.
The Masinko is a bit out of tune, but it's a start.
Alright, we need some hibiscus tea. That requires irrigated soil as well. Alright. Let's just drop it in. Oh, that's the actual tea spicer. That's not what I need. I need the actual farm. Didn't I tell you to demolish? Thank you. There we go. Let's get... Alright, irrigation's up. Run an irrigation line.
Is our work no longer needed?
Let's move that a little bit so they can
We'll need
cover
a canal
there.
to do that. It's dry and dusty here.
All right, looks good. Oh, you don't have all of your...
A token of appreciation from our land and its emperor. Enbesa stretches from horizon to horizon. Holding such a dominion is not an easy task, and there are those who yet oppose me.
I have need of your advice to select an architect for a project I have been mulling over.
Seek the heralds of Angareb in the Meridian, and of Kidusi and Itoni and Wahadesha in the Septentrion. Convince them we are better united.
Alright, just a second. This didn't quite work out as I would have liked, because we don't have enough room here. So let's do this.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
Actually, let's do it this way. You come through here. Okay. And then
Rains weren't so fickle. We may need to draw more water.
that fills them out. Now, will that one irrigation line cover everybody? No, it won't.
I wish to found a new kingdom here.
So we'll have to run a second line. Where are you? That's the bee abundance. I kind of need that. What if I say no?
You would exploit?
Yeah, pick one of the other islands. Okay, now we're growing hibiscus. Let's get the tea spicer going. I have to rearrange a lot of this at some point, but for now we just need to get it running.
Oh, I didn't expect you there.
Alright, that looks good. That looks good. Now, are we running a profit? We are actually not running a profit. The tea spicer will help, but upgrading.
You reached a new milestone.
Content elders. And now we can make mud bricks. We need teff. Teff grass. We actually don't need teff grass. Indigo and spices. We have indigo, spices, and bee abundance. This is the island that I need, actually. That's the island that I need. Oh, sorry. But I'm going to be grabbing that. Linseed farm, indigo farm, which we don't have. A linen mill to make tapestries. Clay collector. River slot needed. Ah, I see. And teff grass. Alright, but I think we'll work on this when we come back for next episode. So, for now, we'll stop here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.